Hello, welcome to IELTS Speaking Part 1 for domagettyielts.com. Today's topic is crowded places. As you can see, a street market or shopping area, I imagine, somewhere in, actually that's in Korea, looking at the language. So a street scene from Korea, and I've actually put another thing in here just for informational purposes. This is a place in Spain called Pamplona. Pamplona is famous for its annual bull run. Bulls, as in male cows, run through the streets of this small town in Spain, and they chase after people. So young men usually run through the streets, and the bulls chase them. And it's been happening for many, many years. And it's quite dangerous for some, because sometimes the bulls actually catch the animals. Anyway, so that's just some information about Pamplona. As you can see, it's a very crowded place. The questions related to this topic are: what kinds of places are often crowded? Do you like going to crowded places? Why do people go to crowded places? When was the last time you were in a crowded place? How do you feel when you're in these places? So there's typical questions for this topic. Some vocabulary related to this topic. Hemmed in, a gathering, claustrophobic, collective or a collective. Packed, you can say packed or packed in like sardines. It's an idiom. The second one is an idiom. The first one is just a verb, an adjective, sorry, to be packed. This place is packed, full of people. Parades, which we associate with crowds. Heaving, another adjective to describe when a place is full of people. Events, again, associated with people. Bustling, busy, often used to describe a city or a town or a shopping area, something like that. Social, relating to people socializing together. Busy, we all know this. Mingling, mixing with people. Jostling for position, it means trying to get a better position. For example, when people are going to get on a subway, everybody tries to get to the front of the queue so they can get on the subway. These people are what we call jostling for their position, pushing and shoving each other. And then the last one is massive crowds. So a huge crowd, a massive crowd. So there's some good vocabulary for you to use. Stop the video, look at the words, check that you know how to use them correctly and practice them. So, answering the questions. Okay, the first thing we do is we look at the question, and then these are the way that I've color coded the answers. So we have the answer. The answer can be short or long. What I mean is the initial answer to the question, which actually answers the question. Then we give backup or supporting information. Then we give any extra information that's relevant. Okay. So what kind of places are often crowded? So I've given a choice of 4. If any of you have watched my previous videos, you will know that I give several choices. I don't talk about all of them. I usually pick 1 or 2. So for this one, I'm just going to choose the first one. I would say that sporting or music events are often a magnet for large crowds. Sorry, they attract. A magnet attracts things. Most professional concerts or football matches, for example, draw crowds in the thousands. That should say matches, not matched. Okay, for the first one, we'll just do another example. In my city, we have several shopping malls which always seem to be busy. even with online shopping growing in popularity, people still love the bustling crowds and seeing lots of different types of people. It's a kind of socializing. Do you like to go to crowded places, or do you like going to crowded places? Absolutely not. I don't mind. I love it. Sometimes it's necessary. Let's choose this one. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it is necessary. Traveling to work, shopping for food, or going on holiday, you will be faced with crowds. This is part and parcel of everyday living, so we have to accept it. Why do people go to crowded places? For work, to socialize, for specific reasons, out of necessity. Let's use for specific reasons. When you catch a flight, go to the hospital or a museum, for example. You go there for a reason, and these places are invariably crowded. When was the last time you were in a crowded place? So we have a few. This could be a few days ago, a few weeks ago, months. You fill in that. And the same here. Last year, last month, last week, whatever you want. And then talk about a time in the past when I was on vacation, when I was whatever. And then I can't remember exactly. So you can recall a time, but you can't remember exactly when that time was. You can remember what happened, but you're not sure exactly when it happened. Okay. Let's use this one last. Last month, I took a flight to Vietnam for a holiday. It took 2 hours and the flight was fully booked. I'm just glad that the flight was only short. I could not have suffered any longer than that. So we have the flight was fully booked. There's the crowded place. How do you feel when you're in these places? Annoyed, okay, uncomfortable, really nervous. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, I guess. When you live in a big city, which I do, then this goes with the territory. There are people all around you, everywhere you turn. I'm completely used to being surrounded by folks. Okay, so short video. Please stop the video, go through it, review the answers, choose an answer that's more suitable for yourself, and then practice it. Get comfortable using the vocabulary. There will be plenty more speaking videos, so please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you subscribe, you will be notified each time a video is released. And once again, thank you and stay tuned.